Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Happy Sunday, folks. Dedev, I saw you. I know you're there. Your message was so early in the starting soon that it didn't. It was. What am I trying to say? It wasn't on the screen here when it popped up, but I saw it. I know you're there. I'm glad you're there. Hello, Cedric. Oh man, I'm missing a reference. Do enlighten me. But okay, so here we are. Exciting day. Because I've been really looking forward to playing the Famicom Adventure RPG Survival Horror Classic. I I wish like that was my ambition back even when because the last game I did on Sunday that it was Roberta Williams' Phantasmagoria, and so I thought that back when that one came, I was like, I got to find something spooky in Aaron's catalog of music, and I did not manage to. Separately, I briefly had the ambition last week, but I did not have time. I have installed a Famicom. Uh, aha! Yeah, the I guess okay. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. I could see like things getting better doesn't mean the old times were bad. I'm not familiar with the song though, so I don't really know what the rest of it is saying. Uh, yeah, so I downloaded a program called FamiTracker, which is a uh, tracker for making NES music with the NES sound chip or with an emulation of the NES sound chip. And long ago, I have at least like mostly still in my head. I have I have a composition I made long ago, inspired by ghost houses, I guess, from the Mario games. And I was like, maybe I could do a chip tune version of that. And no, no, that did not work out. I have not. I just this has been a hectic. It's not been a relaxing or loads of free time vacation. So yeah, maybe someday in the future. Not that I don't love Aaron's music and want to keep using it, but perhaps someday in the future I'll bust out some compositions of my own. Uh, and I wish I had because yeah, it would be more appropriate here. But you go to war with the army you have, as the saying goes. But yeah, so here we are. This is a game that I first became familiar with decades ago, I guess, at exactly whatever time it was originally fan translated. I'd never heard of it before that moment, but then I read an article about, hey, this game is available to play now. It's called Sweet Home. And I played it a very tiny bit and found it extremely intimidating. And also, during my playing all sorts of games on emulators as a younger person with undiagnosed ADHD phase, I had a real tendency to, you know, run into any speed bump in a game and be like, all right, time to play a new one. That was what yeah, that's why I put Sweet Home. That's why that was the sequencing. I, partially the fact that I wound up not being able to stream last week uh, dulled the connection, right? But that was my thought. There's no other connection between these games. I have no reason to believe any that Roberta Williams even today has ever heard of this game, or that it'll be any way similar to Phantasmagoria, except that it's about a haunted house. I can tell you a little bit about it, which is that it was developed concurrently, pardon me, with a film in Japan called Sweet Home, with the same plot. It's not an adaptation of that film released. They worked on them both at the same time, and I believe possibly altered the plot in some ways to make it fit the game. But the general idea is there, which is that a zany old artist, a famous artist, was rumored to have painted a bunch of frescoes, I guess kind of like Goya, like in his house, but also to have hidden them. So not just like he's going blind, going around his home, just like painting the gloomiest shit you've ever seen, like Cronus eating his son and that kind of stuff. Um, and they're hidden in his mansion. And now a documentary crew of some kind. It's a little weird because there's 5 of them. Like the 5 characters are like the director, the cameraman, but the cameraman kind of seems from the little bit of the game I played to have a photo camera. And then there's like a restorationist, a nurse, and a 5th person that I'm not even sure. But anyway, they come to this mansion to try to find the frescoes. And I won't spoil it from there, but let's just say this is not a game about, quickly finding and then cleaning up some frescoes and then being acclaimed and being famous. It was developed concurrently with the film. The film was directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa, but it's Kiyoshi Kurosawa before he was the Kiyoshi Kurosawa. He's like a struggling filmmaker trying to get something made. I guess there was a lot of studio interference. It was eventually taken out of his hands. The film is not well regarded. I don't think he's personally very proud of it. It's not, say, like Cure, the Kiyoshi Kurosawa movie that immediately comes to my mind from the mid to late 90s. I think it's 1997. But anyway, yeah. Capcom made this game, and perhaps it's the most significant. Its place in video game history is significant because Resident Evil, or Biohazard as it's called in Japan, was originally developed to be, I don't know if it was a remake or a spiritual successor or a literal sequel to this, but they started from this template before they went in a different direction. And we'll see almost immediately one huge piece of DNA of lineage from Sweet Home to the other game. But in many other ways, it's much different. It's really cool. I've never played it very much. The furthest I've ever gone was like an hour or so into it a month ago. And that 1 hour was enough for me to be like, maybe this would be fun to do on the stream. So let's check it out. I think that's enough ado. Let's fire it up. It occurs to me right now. Okay, so I first heard about this game in the year 2000 when Gaijin Translations, or a hacker calling himself Gaijin or herself Gaijin or themselves, something like that. I've never waited on this screen. Do we get any backstory? Do we get anything? No. All right. I got to turn this down a bit for myself. Oh, I see that it is immediately loading my quit. Restart. Begin at last save? No. Okay. Hold on a second. I've got to do a bit of work to get rid of my save game. That won't be too hard. You can see it's got very scary music. Okay. Here we are. I found and deleted the save file. Well, that's cool to know. It's just going to kind of maintain a single save for me that I can continue at any time. Change names? No, thank you, Kazuo. Who will be called Kazuo. Period. Not big on changing the names. An investigation team searches for Mamiya Ichirou's fresco, but it lies within the haunted Mamiya Manor. This door. Hold on. Well, I want to watch this. So here's our 5 characters walking up. They destroy the gate. Resident Evil. The door opening. Akiko says, "Let's go! Prep the camera." Asuka says, "Good. We're all here. Somewhere in this mansion is Mami's fresco, I'm sure. The fresco used a special tech..." The door slams. Yeah. Very fitting, right? That if Emi says, "Wah! Hey, cleft the mouse." Asuka says, "The exit." Mamiya's ghost appears. "Fools! Those who defile my home shall feel my wrath." Emi, what's going on? Boom. Taro, we have to escape. Kazuo, there has to be another exit. We better search the mansion. Alright, we're in. Before I get started here, I'm going to deal with this door. Just so if Abra wants to come in, she's not barred from entry. A crummy t-shirt here, needs to be washed. Put it like that. There. Now the door cannot blow closed. Yeah, this game doesn't. There's no rising action in this story. They just show up and it's like, oh no, we're trapped by a ghost. Survival horror. How's the volume mix? Should I turn it down? Should I turn the music down a little? I think it's like a great main theme, but I can also see how some of the higher waily parts could get annoying. So I don't mind turning it. Well, also, the level in the mix doesn't affect me. So let me know. I am going to do handwritten notes to try to get through this game, to save myself from constantly going to a spreadsheet to type. Because I don't think I'll need that many notes, like Ultima. Thank you, Theta. Let me, I'll just drop it down a little. And yeah, great. How's that? Yeah. Hello, British. We'll see how cozy this home is. Alright, so, sweet home. Let's see. Let's see if I can do structured written notes and figure out a game. I'm actually going to do one more thing, sorry. Hopefully the Wikipedia can tell me this. Otherwise, I will look at the... I'm sure a FAQ will tell me. We can do in between. It's right on that edge, right? Yeah. When I was playing this by myself, I was also playing it with the headphones because I was hanging out with Danielle and just playing it on my lap. And I had to put it pretty low, even though I really like the music. Okay, very quickly. Plot, characters, just tell me the characters. I just want to know each character's role. Okay, excellent. Perfect. Okay, it's not on the Wikipedia. I believe in my heart that a FAQ will tell me at the start without me spoiling the game for myself. So wish me luck, folks. Game facts. Boom, boom. Clicking a thing. Scrolling. La-di-da. Introduction. La-di-da. Something. Game basics. Characters. 4 characters. There's 5 characters. Yes, I know that. Who are they? Okay. This doesn't describe their roles, but I can tell us a little bit. If I go to party, here are our characters. Katsuo is the director. Taro is the cameraman. Akiko is the medic. Asuka is the restorationist. And then Imi, maybe she's the director's assistant or something. I know I read this list somewhere once. But she's, it's less clear from just finding out what her main tool is. She's they're trying to find these frescos, and she's like the person who's going to clean them up. She has like a special vacuum. Probably there's a better title than restorationist, but she's the one who's there to, like, if we find the frescoes, like, let's get them clean so we can get good pictures of them. She's an art historian. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. I think Imi is something just like guest. And so, closing that FAQ, because I'm going to do this blind, even though this is an intimidating game with permanent death. You can finish the game. It's possible with any one character to finish this game. I'm going to try to keep them all alive. You know my style. Okay, so This is Katsuo, our director. This is Taro, our cameraman. Here is Asuka, the art repairer. Here's Akiko, the nurse. And here's Imi, the person who, her tool is inexplicably a key to some of the doors in the mansion. But the rest of them all have tools in this order. Katsuo has a lighter. Sure. Akiko has a med kit. Asuka has the vacuum. Taro has the camera. From what I understand, yeah, if any of the characters die, then items will spawn in, like single-use or limited-use items will spawn in the house to replace them. But as long as we keep them alive, there's our Phantasmagoria crossover. As long as we keep them alive, then their tools are permanent use. Kazuo. Also, remember, we each have our own tools. Yeah, I just said that, Kazuo. Thank you. Now, I can switch between these characters at will. Like thus. And then also, the characters can team up in mini parties of up to 3. So I'm going to start by creating this team of 3 people. Taro, Asuka, and yeah, I can see that. I've played a tiny bit of Maniac Mansion, and I see where you're coming from, because, well, for the obvious reason. They all have their own unique thing. They can team up, they can act separately. This is a mansion filled with maniacs. I think they're a little less wacky and lovable than some of the maniacs in the other game. Alright. So generally speaking, we are blessed, unlike the characters, with the knowledge that we are in a horror movie. I use Asuka's vacuum to solve the first puzzle of the game. Get this broken glass off of the floor so that we can advance. Asuka, I don't know what's happening, but let's stick together. That's a fair point. Hey, Akiko. You team up with Imi. Yeah, they adapt really quickly, to their credit, as far as horror movie protagonists go. There's no denial here. A ghost appeared, they know they're in danger, they know they should stick together. Although the game itself does not allow you to put them in a party of 5. Alright. This place is huge. That left room. We're gonna follow along with the suggestion here. Ooh. I knew this stuff would be here because I've played a little bit of this game before. A letter. Welcome to my home. Photograph my fresco, for therein lies a clue to the way out. That part got lost in translation because they didn't have enough room. Japanese text is so much more efficient. It's from Ichirou, and that must be the fresco. Good work, Director-san. And then we have a bunch of items. In grand adventure game tradition, it's very clear to us, right, which items we can collect. So I'm going to have Katsuo take the fruit knife. This is a healing item. I think I'll leave that there and let the nurse take it. Actually, that doesn't make any sense, because I think the nurse's kit can all... You know what? Asuka, you grab that tonic. I'll leave the candle for now, because I'm not sure which party is going to need it. And it's quite possible the party with the lighter won't need it. I'm not sure. We look at the fresco. A fresco? But how to preserve it? How indeed? Let's take a picture with Taro's camera. Used camera. Letters appear. Alright. This one I probably don't really need to write down, but I will, to get in the habit. My 3 frescoes will solve a puzzle. I am almost positive that there are more than 3 frescoes in the game, though. Because even in the very short time I've played it, I found a second one, and I have not gotten very far in the game. Alright. Leave the camera for the other team for now. I mean the candle. And then I'm going to switch to the other team because I'm pretty sure this door here is... I'm pretty sure any shut door is locked. So I'll get Akiko and Emi, sorry. I should be able to remember that. There's a professional wrestler who I like named Emi Sakura. Emi takes the wax candle. And yeah, so there are spots in this home, as we can see, where the floor has collapsed. I learned at the very end of my longest little attempt at this game before I was like, let's do this as a stream. I learned that there's a real peril of instant death if you accidentally fall in the holes. I don't think you can accidentally walk into them. Really? I mean, it's tough to tell sometimes. The wrestling announcers will be all over the place. There was a time, I don't even know how to say her name properly, Hikaru Shida, but one of the announcers announced her as Hikaru Shida, and the other one said Hikaru. Maybe it's definitely Hikaru because they've since fired the other one. I don't know. All right, well, Emi, that's great. I can say Emi consistently. Akiko says, a note. Takashi, the next fresco is across and on the left. Be careful. So there were others like us. Frightening. That is frightening. Because those others like us are definitely not here now. Excellent. Thank you, Clef. I appreciate that. So this key doesn't work on every door. As far as I think I remember that not being the case. Isn't it kind of wild to see that very famous animation from Resident Evil, but in a Famicom game that is not Resident Evil? And also, like, they didn't even have load times to mask. Ah. That's helpful. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was her shoot name, as they say. These flying ghost things are real-time hazards. If they touch a character, including a character in the train of the party, they will take them away to a different part of the mansion. Kenji, the frescoes contain clues. I think they're grouped by date. Yeah, this is a genuinely, like, in the very little time I've played it, like, I haven't encountered anything that scared me because, like, we're looking at, like, a, you know, top-down Famicom RPG in the Dragon Quest style, although with a contemporary-ish theme. But it's scary in the sense that you're really in a lot of peril all the time. What does it say here on in the blood on the wall? Power of the heart overcomes evil. And then I've not played SNES Clock Tower, but I have played PlayStation Clock Tower. And I mean, it's got a good gimmick for being scary. Being chased by the Scissor Man. A wisp! Okay. So. In battle, our abilities are as follows. We can attack. We can use one of the tools in our item set. You can pray. I never played Uninvited, but oh my goodness, did just the back of the box frighten me when I was a child. Just at the video rental place in Truro when I was staying with my aunt. It was vivid enough that I remember where I saw it. In a pinch, you can pray, but the characters have a limited number of pray points. And we're not going to need to do it right now. I don't think the Wisp is a very difficult enemy. But you can call the other party, and it'll take you out of the battle, switch you to the other party, and the other party can come and join. So you can do all 5 in a battle. You just can't have all 5 traveling as a team. Okay. Katsuo will attack. Asuka will attack. I'm going to have Taro try to use the camera, because in the brief time I played this, there are... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to attack. It doesn't really make sense. Ooh, Katsuo the Cursed. That's not great. I have a curse on me now. Taro took 1 damage. It's also bad to take damage. You know what? Maybe I should try... Like, different enemies have weaknesses to some of the tools. The 2 that I remember are that Taro's camera... This doesn't really make sense, but bats are weak to it. It should be a sound thing that the bats are weak to, not a flashing light thing. Oh, we defeated the Wisp. 2 experience. Kazuo, the Cursed! Is this like poison? Is Kazuo just losing health? How do I find out? Can I find out? Yes, by pressing B. No, he's not losing health by moving, but something bad is happening here. However, wait, did the curse just wear off? I think it did. Oh, no! The curse drained all of his prayer points. That's a shame. I didn't want to leave him there, though, because I think they can get captured by the real-time things if I tried to bring the nurse in to help. Tricky stuff. I don't know how you recover prayer points. I know we need these planks of wood. The planks of wood are how we're going to cross the various spots where the floor is knocked down. If you're wondering if you just put them down and then they're permanently stable, the answer is of course not. This is how I wound up losing a character at the end of my longest run. Was they were crossing and the thing fell, and they catch on when the thing falls, but that happened immediately after a ghost had taken the other person to another place, and I couldn't get another team member there fast enough to get them, and it's just a countdown before they lose their grip and fall. Tough crowd, this game. A skeleton! Oh, random battle. It's an evil doll! Now this is a regular basic enemy that I feel like we will just defeat. 1 damage. That's okay. It's not great to take damage, because the healing items, which I've never used, but not my understanding. I've played enough to know that I've found like 1 or 2 in as far as I got. So there's very clearly a limited amount. Can we talk to the skeleton? No. But I think we can talk to some skeletons. I'm going to take this for now for Asuka. But gradually we want to get both. We want some attacking power in both parties. And probably some wood in both parties. But I think we can do all those exchanges after. Another Wisp. Well, we have 2 weapons now. And we can find out if the camera does anything. Camera does no effect. However, Asuka's silver knife is very effective. Kazuo leveled up. So did Asuka. So did Taro. What does a level up do? It increases the stats of the characters. How about that? Moment of truth. Yeah, okay. No. I gotta believe there's something that restores prey points, but I don't know what. I probably should have tried to find like a translated manual or read the like how to play part of a FAQ, but I feel like I have the feel for a lot of it, so I don't know. We'll do what we can. Oh no, why is Asuka flashing like this? I mean Akiko. Eh, she just is. Okay, just a coincidence. It was just telling me, hey, this is who you switched to. Please don't. If they get in a fight, they're calling for help. Right now. Because they have no weapons. Alright, now we can see the chasm. If only we had a bridge. Yes, if only. Oh, we don't benefit from the other team's light. Okay. Cramped quarters. However, you know what? Save early, save often. And also, let's read this. A note. One fell down, but was pulled to safety. See, a lot of these early notes are like, here's roughly how you play the game, and the things to keep an eye on. What does that mean? It means kind of exactly what it says. This feels dangerous. Better team up for safety. We are teamed up. Akiko will arm herself with the oaken spear. Just in time. Hopefully it's a doll. It's a wisp. I'm gonna let them do the fight so they get more experience. Yeah. It is giving you a real hint, which is don't cross boards without a second team member there to pull you up if it collapses. But yeah. In the... Oh, okay. So, no. The oak spear is barely helpful. Kazuo! Boom. Now the gang's all here. Oh no, Emi took 10 damage? Too cruel. However, now we can defeat the thing at least. We gotta get Katsuo out of the way. Damn it. Okay, Taro can pull her to safety. Thanks, you saved me. Oh my. I still haven't figured out, so I assume that it's a thing that will become clearer later. How to make bridges that are longer, because you saw that there are other places in this room, but I haven't figured out how to make a bridge of more than one piece. But just trying to get them out of here. Okay, it worked. Hopefully, okay, the real-time things at least don't advance when you're off screen. So I'll get one party back at a time out of this scary ghost room. Actually, we can use call here in a gimmick way to cover some ground, and I don't think a second random battle can be initiated. At least if it can, I've never seen it. Don't hit Emi. Emi's the one who already took a critical 10 damage hit. So from what I understand, I think I must have actually read the how to play portion of a FAQ once, because I have a gut feeling that the healing items heal everyone in the current party, which means you really want to hang on to them. Okay, get these guys out of here. Or these folks. Two fellas, one lady. Have the other two catch up. Okay, we're cooking. And the next step is also pretty clear, although we're already running out of wood. Well, wood seems to be fairly plentiful from what I remember. Which I suppose it needs to be if you're going to have a random chance of the wood collapsing at any time. I believe it's random. Because, here's what I'll say. I do not remember having, like, I think the first time I had a collapse in my previous game was well on from here, despite doing exactly this in exactly this order. It's a tricky game. I think this is a friendly ghost. Be brave! Your tools, weapons, fire, bugs, light, bats. Thanks, horrifying ghost. But then the next fresco was to the left. Worms! Do worms count as bugs who don't like fire? Yeah, they do. 16 damage. Kazuo poisoned. Well, that's almost certainly poison like in a... Yeah, these are next level. These are advanced worms. Alright, it's time for Akiko to shine. Used kit. Kazuo cured! Yeah. Certainly not the grossest mass of killer worms I've ever seen. Oh. Time for Asuka to work her magic. Skeleton. The light fell. I was too slow. Beware. So here's an unfortunate thing for me. I know that I found out what that means, but I don't remember what it means. This party has one wood. The other party should take the other wood. Yeah, I think the helpful undead are supposed to be other people who foolishly came into Ichirou, or whatever his name is, his mansion. This party doesn't have... No, this party does have a tonic. I'll let the other party have the tonic and the thing. Although we can certainly arm ourselves. I think now we'll have 5 weapons. Silver knife. Although, maybe swap them around if that... I should have looked to find out what it was before I took it, in case. If this is just a fruit knife, then we're really not being fair to the party of 2. Actually, hold on. Confirm. Does look tell me what it is? Yes, it's a fruit knife. Okay. If I come over here, can we trade? I think we have to trade within party. That's a shame. I will switch to Asuka. No, Asuka has... I'm happy with Asuka having her thing. Tara. Sorry, buddy. Better split up from here. Be careful. Team them up. And then I think... Yeah. Not actually sure that I'm, apportioning my party members wisely. I don't know anything about this game, really. Except my own limited experience. Alright, 2 fruit knives and a silver knife. Let the other party get the rest of the stuff, and then we'll inspect the fresco. Candle gets at least 2 uses, which is nice to see. You know what? The fact that we all made it back here. There might come a time when it doesn't matter that I have a recent save. I don't see any way out of, you know, giving up on Emmy or whoever. Look, a fresco. But how to preserve it? It is covered in dust. If only we brought someone with a special vacuum. It's cleaned. Oh, right. And then the other part of preserving it is take a picture. Letters appear. 115. Yeah, it's just a regular dustbuster. Just like you just have to be very careful with it. One needs a mallet to remove a boulder. This is probably another clue I didn't need to write down. I assume eventually there will be some tricky puzzles. This game is a precursor again to Resident Evil. But I think if I found a boulder and also somewhere near it a mallet item, I think I would have cracked that one. Yeah. Well, it's a special boulder mallet, you have to understand. And we can get up to that upper level too. So before I go too much further forward, I want to look up there. A light fell. Left, right, duck, right. Kazuo dove. Kazuo escaped. Okay, there it is. And there are trap encounters where, obviously, I think if I had chosen duck or left, because I was right up against the wall, I think Kazuo would have taken the hit. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, Cedric. Because, like, on the one hand, like, clearly it also has some Ghostbusters influence. He's sucking up the ghosts, but, like, the separate leap to, like, also, this is an adventure game and you solve all the puzzles by tactically using your vacuum. Okay. So that's cool. And it's good to know, because, like, I was up against that wall, right? So the fact that saying right avoided it and put me there suggests that, yeah. Just gotta, when you get into a trap situation, you gotta think about what the trap is and where you were on the map. Righto, that's true. Ooh, what's this? This bronze statue. What about it? This bronze statue. What about it, though? Maybe this note talks about it. A note! Takashi, the 3rd fresco. Upstairs. Yeah. It's extraordinary. Maybe that's why he's trailing off. This is so tarnished. This bronze statue. You can hardly tell. Oh, we need Emmy. Emmy. Evil doll. The most basic enemy. Now I think is a good time for the characters to just get a tiny bit of experience. 2 levels up. Very nice. Used key, but nothing happened. Okay. What about this one? Used key. We're in. Ooh, a dark and scary room. Another skeleton with blood writing on the wall. Alright, let's put a pin in that for a moment and send the other party up to the mezzanine or whatever that is. Up past the ghost we were speaking to. More worms. Set them on fire. Yeah. I feel more confident with this oaken spear now that I've successfully impaled a doll with it. Here's a doll. A doll! Nobody's there. Can we take the doll? No. Okay. There's a doll there. Oh, hey. I bet whatever this is, it's better than a fruit knife. A rune axe. And then... yeah, this game, from what I understand, is really pushing pushing the Famicom pretty close to... I think it was a pretty big cartridge. I think I've read that. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I'm thinking of another game. Well, we have a rune axe now in addition to silver knife. Boom. Now we're one-shotting wisps. No curse for me. What's up here? Oh. Here's another way we can go across. Think what I'm going to do. Hahaha. Hope you haven't used up all your prey points. I am going to take Katsuo temporarily out of this team and into this one. Oh no. Well, okay. It's the thing that he is equipped to take out on his own. Oh, but he took 11 damage. At least he has the most hit points to start with. I assume those are like critical hits. I don't know what governs why they sometimes do a ton of damage. But now this team should be able to make it through this room. Well, you didn't call for us. Come on. Oh, we don't even need a candle in this room. A skeleton! Ah, I think the skeletons that will talk do it when you just say, look. In blood. Avoid the shadows! Okay. We will not step over into those shadows. Every now and then there's just a really big rope. This Ichirou, obviously, was the kind of eccentric dude who loved to build horrifying trap puzzles in his mansion. Another great, another big piece of DNA that goes into Resident Evil. What's this? An oaken spear. Okay. Kind of frustrating. Can we take it into an item slot? No. There's just literally an oaken spear blocking the way. Okay. Let's risk it. Okay. Presumably whatever horrible thing can happen in the shadows. Maybe it only means shadows like don't walk around in a dark room without having a candle. Like an official dark room. Well, thank you for... oh, right. Dediv's here. Thank you for the offer, TX Escobar. Is Dediv still here? Thank you for the offer, but we only do the finest viewers here. I don't need your cheap viewers. Goodbye forever. An evil doll. We can handle this. Nice. Oh. So what really was... I guess there's no point of that dark room except to make you afraid of shadows. However, we can oh, but it's wasteful to use wood here when the other party can also just walk around. Hopefully, they don't get attacked by anything too horrible. That's okay, Thedev. I honestly thought you might have like had to run out or something, because normally you're swinging that banhammer so fast I worry about you throwing out your shoulder. I'm sad the Olympics are over. Or ending. So over, yes. Yeah, in fact, the closing ceremonies have just begun. It was a really fun Olympics. And I watched as much of it as I have since 2012, and it was great. Alright, Kazuo is going to switch back. Emmy, I'll get there, isn't thrilled about the splitting up. Which is fair. What about this door? Nope. Oh no. Unless it's an evil doll, in which case, yeah, whatever. Nope, this is bad. However, we have the technology to set the worms on fire. You hate to see it. I hate these worms. And I don't, I haven't played enough to have a good sense of exactly how hoardy to be with the healing tonics. So that's going to be a feeling out process. Fortunately, the extremely strict inventory limit will kind of give me a nudge too. So if someone's almost dead, then we'll use a tonic. We'll group up the 3 weakest or most damaged people and use a tonic. Or if it's just like, well, what am I going to do? Leave a tonic here and just like carry on in the game? Come all the way back if I need it? Evocative. Woo. It's a big scary place and there's a bat flying around. Did I ever find out what happens if the bats touch you? Probably, but it's not coming to mind. What's this? Just a room with some stuff. Oh no. But the ceiling collapsed, so there's no way across the rubble. Perhaps this note has some comments about how to get past rubble. A note. Atsuko wrote, "You can find a spare camera and key in other rooms. Find them!" Well, looks like there's a spare camera down there. Although, hopefully it doesn't come to that. We just keep Taro alive. Okay. Yeah. But presumably this person was, writing their last words really quickly. We can forgive them for not being as precise as they could have been. Akiko, a note from Takashi. If one is caught, pray. I assume that is actually about using the pray command. And not just telling you that it's really bad if you get caught. So, okay. A triple gap, but it also just goes back to where we were. So we've got 2 rooms that we could go in right now. I'm going to brave the bat room first. The big bat room. Another candle. Another spear. Hopefully not an oaken spear. A skull! This is a lighter weak enemy because it's actually a snake. And I know a snake is not a bug, but I think that's how it goes. There's a snake inside the skull. 13 damage. 12 damage to Asuka. But it failed that time. It's got a lot of hit points, but I gotta assume this is the end. Yep. I guess I should be varying the parties more just to get some... Look out! To the left! Kazuo dove. Kazuo escaped! Ah! Get away from me! What's this? That was a chair. A possessed chair flying at me. Like in the second boss of Splatterhouse. Another rune spear. I think... Oh, I think maybe the other party is going to benefit from that more. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Probably touching the bats just starts a fight with bats, which we can handle. I already know they're weak to the camera. A doll! It opens its eyes. Welcome. Oh, that's it. It's just a scary doll. Oh. The random encounter rate is not too bad. Every now and then, you know, you get a bunch, but it's not... I've certainly played NES RPGs that were more frustrating than this. Yes, okay. This team is now in condition to be, okay, what am I doing here? Taro, take that wood. Run. And Asuka, take the wax candle, because the other team has one. And then this looks like a way forward. Like up the stairs to a whole new place. So you should probably check the other room first. Ah, I should have vacuumed it out while I was there. Oh well. Wait, let's look at the status of... Okay, Akiko is level 2. Whereas everyone in this party is level 3. Let's shuffle the party up a little. Damn it. That was not at all what I wanted to happen. And it's worms. I don't want to try running. Because if it doesn't work... Wait, can one of them try to run? Oh, no, because this is absolutely a game where each character is going to run individually. I don't want Emi to just abandon Akiko. Anyway, Katsuo will help. Oh, just poisoned. We can deal with that literally right now. Maybe. I mean, if she doesn't, she can't expend her main wet thing. So if it's actually trying to use the med kit on the worms and it's just like nothing happened, we'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if the kit, like, you heal undead things and it kills them or something? What its combat purpose could be? Level up for Kazuo. Oh, I am Akiko right now. Great. There you go, buddy. Now, let's, yeah, let's take, let's take Asuka. No, that's that's putting the 3 most damaged people. You know what? I'll swap Taro. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong menu, I mean. Oops. You have to be looking at no one to split up. Even if the party's already full and couldn't add someone. Okay. Now let's send this crew into this door that we haven't checked. It's terrifying. But let's do our best. Oh, come on. I've never seen that before. What is this? Nothing. Talk. I can't tell what it is supposed to be. But it says, rune weapons prevent fear and curses. That sounds good. And Akiko has an oak spear. Let's go get her the rune spear. From the other room. Was there anything else in that room? I didn't see. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. Just don't be worms. Great. Alright. Now that we have a magic spear, we're really well equipped for killing dolls. Try this one more time. Oh hey, keeps it engaged. Is there anything else here? There is a way to advance. Rocks blocked the way, we need a mallet. Let's just get out of here then. Let me, separately from my fresco messages, take some notes about what I guess I'll call entry floor. I'm not sure if, like, as we progress through the mansion, will there be, like, you know, we're clearly in the conservatory now, or, like, this is the ballroom, or is it all just going to be kind of like, frescos. I'll use that shorthand if necessary, to save time already. But okay, on the entry floor, there's at least one locked door. And boulders. Mallet. In upper right room. Alright. It's time to go up those big stairs. So I'll switch to Kazuo and Asuka. Wait, is there anything about looking at the fireplace? It would be foolish not to check. Skull? We got the tools for this. Oh, I see. When it's no effect, it's because it wasn't doing a damage attack. It was doing a poison attack, and the rune weapons protected whoever it was attacking. Level up for Asuka. That's good, although the ones I want up, Akiko and Emi are the ones that are, Emi are the ones I really want to upgrade. Okay, can we look in the fireplace? Fire! It's a safe, contained fire, though, Kazuo. And also, you're carrying a lighter that you keep going all the time. Let's just get out of here for now. The completionist in me wants to get all the glass, but... dead. Or is he? Why did you abandon me? Yeah, he's the one using his lighter like a flamethrower, but then he sees a fireplace and he's like, oh my god. Okay. Let's reunite the teams. Get them in the same general area. Keep them as... I assume there are going to be puzzles of the variety of, you know, this person presses this switch in this room while the other party has to be here. Uh-oh. Kazuo, get over here with your fire. And then we just hope that the snake tries to do a poison attack. Nope. Big damage to Akiko. Oof. And we still... do we have 2 tonics yet? I can't even remember. That's what we like to see. Yeah, the random encounter rate's not, like, oppressive. Which would be really bad. Like, it's bad anyway. in a lot of classic, even some of the classic Famicom JRPGs could be a lot more tolerable. There's a rat. I don't know what happens if we touch it. Ooh, Kentaro, an old sword. I gotta believe that's better than a fruit knife. This party has a tonic. The other party has a tonic. At the same time, like, we should just picking things up when we have space for them. And we're probably going to use a tonic fairly soon with Akiko down to 65. Asuka. Oh, 80 out of 190. My goodness. If anyone goes below 50, that's when I'll group up the most damaged people and use a tonic. What does this note say? A note from Shogo. It's nice that all of these people writing notes desperately before they're destroyed in the terrifying mansion of Ichirou make sure to sign their names. To go beyond, turn on the generator first. Second floor. To go beyond, turn on the generator. Well. Oh! There must be a generator nearby. Good detective work, Akiko. I wonder if there will ever be a jump scare with the door. Go away! This is not your place! Okay. Did we take a tiny bit of damage? I don't think we did. But okay. I'll note that the go away ghost room is here on the second floor. I will point out that I have no idea why a note referring to the existence of a generator would necessarily mean that it's nearby. Okay. Is there something we... What if we just look? It's locked. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Not worms, not worms. Or a skull. Okay. Kazuo's the main character, I think, as the director. So I guess it makes sense that he's got the most important weapon. 20 damage from Taro. The old sword is great. Okay. Time to learn about tonics. Let's save. Since in the process of getting the wounded people into one party, there's a risk of accidentally getting someone ambushed. But first, we switch to Taro. We better split up from here. Okay. Akiko's chill. Then I'll switch over to Kazuo. Rejoin with Taro to leave people completely alone for as little time as possible. Switch to Asuka. Right. Yes. Leave the team. Team up with these three. And now we will learn if my understanding of tonics is correct. Life restored. Pray up. Okay. That's good to know. But, okay. So, it's a full restore for everybody in the current party. So, it's important, I'm going to think, to not let... Try to keep all individuals in roughly comparable health. A zombie! Okay. Let's see if using the med kit on a zombie, if if the undead being healed theory works out. No. I hate it. Okay, Akiko, call Kazuo. That old sword is incredible. Big experience, that's great. Okay, now team, pick up another tonic. Wait, does the other team have a tonic? I assume they do. They don't, okay. Remarkably non-clunky for like the amount of stuff that we're doing with JRPG menu-driven controls. Part of that is because the message speed is quick and the menu comes up really quickly too. But also some of it is just, this is a well-designed game. I'm okay with these two going by themselves, because right now they have the two best weapons, and Kazuo has the lighter, and Daro has the camera, and those are the only two things that I've used in battle to date. Come on. Okay. Hopefully getting into a fight. But yeah, check that out. The old sword is significantly more effective than the even the lighter, which is the weak point. Ooh, new things. A log. Another fresco. Oh, great. That's madness. But okay, we need the other team too. So they all need to make it across. I think this is literally as far as I've been. I think this is where I dropped someone. Fuck's sake. Should we team up? Yes, please. Please, can we team up? Does Emmy have wood? Because the easiest way to work this out... Of course not. But one of Akiko and Asuka must have some wood. Yep. Next time I put a wood down, I'm gonna count, because maybe it is just a limited number of uses. In which case, things like bringing the whole team in here might prove, you know, lamentable decisions. Had to be a zombie. Well, the team doesn't have far to run to catch up with us. $24 damage. You know what? I ought to be a little... Okay. I think it's too late with this zombie, because we'll beat it next round. But next zombie... I'm going to be a little bit more liberal. Damn it. Where is Asuka? Okay, she's not far. We need her. Well, worst case scenario, I load the recent save if this is a real bad situation. Okay. Let's find out how the efficacy of run is, because Asuka is not doing this fight on her own. Okay, good, great. At least that seemed to be the only stupid ghost in this area. A note from Shogo. The generator is east. Okay, so there's a locked door to the east. I don't know. We gotta reconfigure the party a bit here. Just take Asuka over to this party for a moment. Assuming if the fresco's not dirty, we don't need Asuka for it, but... Oh, we have rope, too. I wonder what... Rope and log. What could those be for? Oh, this one is fine. It's just a duplicate. A fresco. But how to preserve it? Oh, right. Letters appear. Oh, this is a very, very helpful hint. The mallet is under the desk. And keep in mind, this is a hint designed by the man whose ghost has trapped us in his home to be killed by his minions. But he's having fun with it. In the room with a small beast. Okay. That's a very specific hint. And at the same time, what does it mean? A rune axe. Okay. Hold on. What's the Akiko and Emi? Yeah, exactly. You're not really tormenting them if you just kill them. I like the idea of Emi who... Emi can't. Okay, well in that case. I guess silver sword is the thing to upgrade here, because the old sword is great. Oh, it's not a silver sword, it's a silver knife. See the subtle graphical distinction between knives and swords? Asuka can't. Oh. Are we dealing with a sexism situation here? I think we are. I think girls can't swing axes. Wait. It's a log. Confirmed. A case where I could have probably just trusted my own eyes. We are going to be like inventory capped, aren't we? Or can we even... Oh yeah. No, we're not even at the inventory cap. This is rope, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to keep updating the save for now. Maybe this is just going to wind up being a very frustrating thing where I doom us into a dead situation at some point. Okay. Okay. I said I would be more liberal with my prey points. And Akiko will be the one to pray because she is a closer candidate than Emi to be part of the next healing. Ooh. I used 10 prey points. That's probably overkill, I don't know. I forgot that that part of the system existed. Okay, 10 prey points did 27 damage to a zombie. That's effective. It's still going to survive this ramp. 24 damage to Emi. I wish you'd hit Akiko. Don't tell Akiko I said that. Okay. Well. Now. Well, these two made it. Oh, room of the small beast. Is that literally this, like, landing room because there's a little rat running around? Okay. One thing I gotta make note of is, like, for a thing like a fresco room, don't bring anybody except the people absolutely necessary if they all have to cross a bridge. That's one, but I'm not gonna go back there. Can we take the wood back? Taro can't. Oh, great. That's actually really, really helpful. Okay. Akiko is level 4. Okay, so I do want, once again, to split this party a little. Let's let Taro be the brave one who teams up with the mere level 4s. Okay, so is this table a desk? In a room with a small beast? Oh, of course. Oh, you know what, though? We've got really good weapons now. Maybe we can kill a skull in a reasonable fashion. Hey, not even much damage to Taro. Okay, good. We are at least at the point. Okay, look. Nothing. Look. Nothing. Ah. One quality of life thing they could have done is if up cycled you down to the bottom of the menu. I don't think this is the desk in question. Mallet! Jeez, me of little faith. Do we have a candle? Yes. Should I be scared of the mouse? Should I... A mouse. Can we talk to it? Nobody's there. Okay. I think the mouse is just there to make that clue a complete clue. I ain't afraid of no skull. Of all the people to poison. The one who can immediately cure herself. Would throwing the... Does someone in this team have the log? No. Maybe the other team should try adding a log to the fire. In fact, I'm going to throw down a save and try that. I think worms are actually pretty passé now. Let's see. 36 damage from Asuka. What is Asuka wielding? The old sword. What a mighty weapon. Oh, you know what? I want to preserve that glorious victory. If it turns out this is, you know, we lost the log, but nothing happened. No, we kept the log, even though nothing happened. Okay. Probably wasn't necessary to bring them down here then. But so it goes. Alright. Let's smash those boulders. Can we use the mallet multiple times? Yes. Is it necessarily wise? What if it breaks after X number of uses? This party's hands full right now, so we won't take that wood. Is that the generator? What is that? Fire extinguisher. Okay, so difficult decisions begin to present themselves. Well, let's figure out what all's here. A A zombie! Let's see if... Are we just powerful enough now? With our old swords and our rune axes? And our levels up? I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. But now it's like, okay. Yeah, this is all... Okay. But go down on this side. And then... we have other stuff. Matches. A broom. The broom is probably a temporary item that replaces the vacuum if Asuka is destroyed. I hope. Okay, let's just keep going for now, team. Bunch of items. We don't know what we need. Ugh. Okay. Akiko, attack. Taro, attack. Emi, pray. Looks like Emi has more praying capacity. Because she's like the ingenue. She's, you know, ooh, a scary statue. Nothing. I disagree, but okay. Look, a note. Etsuko, flashlight, shadow. Sure. To the right. Oh, we didn't actually move one to the right, but hey, it worked. Locked. Not locked. I'm in uncharted territory now. I've never done any of this stuff. Attacked by bats, but we have the camera. Bats! It's not even that much. But also, they only did 1 damage. Yeah, they're pretty low-key enemies. It's not the end of the world if they catch us. Hey, a fresco! Hey, a fresco! A fresco! But how to preserve it? Let's preserve it in the photographic record. Letters appear! Where's my pencil gone? Here it is. 2-3. February 3rd. Our 10th anniversary and... and our first child is born. Okay, so this is like a storyline fresco. We're learning the tragic backstory. Which I assume there must be, because this is a ghost house. What kind of sword is this? A shiv. Let's assume a shiv is better than a silver knife. Just because we found it later. The bats at least are a low-key enemy. Ha! Those ones went right through us. Ooh. This isn't a new room, it's just a tunnel. Oh, the bat touched Emmy. Hey, I said it right the first time that time. She shivved the hell out of those bats. Emmy, our girl. To the right. Hooray! I gotta keep my eyes peeled for when one of those is obviously a "you've got a duck" situation. A note. Takashi, head north for the East Garden. Okay, great. Head north for the East Garden. Let's throw in a save. And then maybe I'll have the other party catch up. Do we have a candle? Yes. Do we have room for anything? No. Heavens no. Ooh. If we use the fire extinguisher on the fire in the fireplace, that could be something. I'm optimistic that both the broom and the match are replacement items for the tools, specifically the lighter and the vacuum. I'm going to act on that assumption for now. Oh no. Pray. Low points. A light fell. Left. Okay. Okay. So position on the map alone, or perhaps just period, does not matter. It's a comforting thought, honestly. So they went this way, right? Yes. We never looked at this skeleton, though, did we? He's dead. Ugh. Takashi, go quickly. The generator is East Garden. Ah. Okay. Okay. It's all coming together. Oh, this is not the way the other party went. Well, hey, this is the way. Great. Okay. How exciting. Solving puzzles. And that's a silver knife, which we recognize as being crummy. Okay, so we want to go north from here to the East Garden. What's this? Nothing. It's just decorative. I really hope this thing hits Asuka. But otherwise, I feel like this party can fight it. Asuka is stunned. Kazuo, call for some help. Oh, Akiko arrived and it can hit Akiko. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll hold out as long as we can and try to be careful and not get Akiko killed. The team as a whole can kill this thing. What? Why did... I don't understand. Why did they all attack Asuka? At least I just saved. This is a learning experience. I will let myself off the hook on permadeath. Low point. Oh, Kazuo has no prey points. Actually, does she get her prey points back when I do that? I hope so. But maybe the kick can be helpful here? Yeah, we're all killing Asuka. Alright. Asuka's frozen. Okay, I'm letting myself off the hook for that because I was not prepared for the idea that a stunned person would take all the attacks. But now that I know, I have to cope with it if it happens. Okay. So I don't know if it's because I took different steps that time or what, but it seemed like the battle happened in just as many steps, but it's not the same battle. What's this cool thing? Rune spear. I think we might just be good. Yeah. Like, obviously the rune, like the immunity to conditions. That seems quite likely. Okay. Yeah. Like, the rune spear has the advantage of making Emmy immune to bad conditions, but we have to balance that against the fact that the shiv is awesome. So I think we'll just leave that rune spear. First time we found a good weapon. Awesome. Okay. Gotta be on my watch. A chasm. If only we had a bridge. But my I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I remember trying to make a bridge that far. You know what? We have 2 wood. Why don't I confirm that I'm remembering right? That you can't just put 2 wood down. Oh. was just misreading this chasm. Okay. Akiko, try to do this on your own. Oh, she doesn't get the light. We'll send little Emmy across on her own. A skeleton! Okay, this is bad. Actually, you know what? I bet Emmy can just literally shiv the skull to death with a single shot. Takes 2 shots, but she'll be okay. Okay. Well, 1 person is crossed. 2, 3. It worked. Cured Emmy. Team up with her. Emmy loves safety in numbers. Use the wax. And, in fact, we can go even further. Flashlight. No! We take a devastating amount of damage, but I don't think there was a way around that, really. Except to cheese it by knowing it was there coming. I'll accept it. Did Taro... No, he put down wood. Took F-light. Okay. 3 have crossed. 1, 2. Okay. This is not great. Because, yeah, jeez. But I think I can make this work. I think I've got enough wood to make this work. I pray that I do. Have I even read this? Yes. This says about the North Garden, right? Head north to the East Garden. Worms. Not super scared of the worms at this point. Don't even need the lighter. It's more powerful to just kill them with our mighty weapons. Okay, do we have... We have 1 wood. Okay. Gotta think smarter here. I'm gonna try to send Asuka across on her own. Wait, but Asuka doesn't have the... Or does Asuka also have the wax candle? Yes. Okay. Maybe this will work, or maybe I'll say, alright, I learned an important lesson and I'm allowed to use the save. One crossing. I think it's 4 crossings where it... I mean, sorry, use the wood. Okay. I'm gonna have to start being more conservative with wood. But hopefully, we're not already in an unwinnable state. Well, let's go north. I saw a door to the north. Everybody's pretty roughed up thanks to that boulder, but the enemies are not getting... I assume that we have to pretty much advance, maybe even just to the garden. But like a new ecosystem of enemies before they really start putting the hurt to us. Okay, this is not a garden on its own. Unless we're doing like, you know, use your imaginations, kid. This is the garden area. What do they say when they look at this? Nothing. Okay. Okay, who has what? Asuka. Exchange. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have Asuka and Emmy try to do this. And if I get into just a disastrous wood situation right now, I haven't saved again. And I'll go back and I'll be wiser. This isn't just the room. If this is just the same skeleton that already told me about going to the garden. Yep. Okay. Let's just run that back more wisely, especially since I just did 2 extra steps on our 1 remaining piece of wood. Okay. Emmy is going to be a hero. Ah, I say that and she immediately gets attacked. I didn't want her to get attacked by herself. She can probably shiv these worms. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have the wood. She has the mallet right now. Fortunately, even inventory management between 5 characters that can be teamed up or separated with an extremely tight inventory limit is a really crisp process that isn't painful. Like, this game deserves its reputation of being really good. It's not just important. Oh, you can see the boulder. Wait. Oh. I can't protect Emmy from the boulder unless I use another wood. But now she's walked across and we're wasting 2 steps. Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm getting this right. Just put a wood there for Emmy. There. Give the other wood to Emmy. Maybe she can avoid that boulder. I'm not even sure it's wise to avoid it, given that it will involve more steps. But I'll play it by ear. 40 damage. Emmy does not like worms. Oh, she has the wood. Okay. Take the light and run. Okay. Now, I'm going to save so far. I'm ready to save now and say that's as efficient as I'm getting it. Can I recover some of this wood, or is it time for this one to collapse? It's not time for it to collapse. Which means I can probably I can definitely recover the other one, because worst case scenario. I don't like that she took that hit, but 2 quick shivings and the zombie's dead. Oh, damn it. Okay. Whatever. For now, I'll just be happy to get this one piece of wood back. Okay. And that's all there is to this room, huh? Where's the way back? There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm banking it. That's as good as I'm gonna get it there. I've done all that I can. It's in the hands of the fates now. Can we go to the north? Or does yet another obstacle... Oh, in fact, it looks like there's some terrible, dark, spectral energy there. What's that? Odd shadows. Oh, those are the shadows we were warned not to go in. But the flashlight will defeat them. Haha! What a cool game. Probably up those stairs to the garden. Oh, there's stuff to do. Some random glass, a doll inside the wall. Asuka's not with us. We don't want the party too split, so I think I will swap the wood that I've probably used at least some. Is this blue wood stronger wood too? I don't know. It's not a palette limitation thing, because when we put the other wood down in this room, and also I bet when we swap them. Oh yeah, okay, yes, it's better wood. It's a little tarnished. It's made of bronze, but what it actually is visibly more intact than the pinkish wood. Which means, obviously, it can take more steps. There's another set of those shadows we can get rid of, but I think that's just a traveling quicker thing. Okay. Can we figure out what's going on over here? How am I for time? Oh, I got time. Ah, thought maybe the... But no, okay. Hey, more medicine. Although, you know what? I am actually getting the feeling right now that the next thing to do... Hey, very nice to see that. We're not going to use it right now. But we'll probably use a tonic soon and replenish with that. Okay. Kazuo, Asuka. Please hit Asuka. Nice. You shouldn't say that when your friend gets smashed by a zombie, but I'm sorry, Asuka. That's how I feel. Okay, let's find out. Let's do this. Just heading north stairs first. Or is there a whole... There might be a whole lot more to do before we reach this garden. Asuka poisoned. We can treat that. This is why. I don't know if poison in this game like works in real time. Probably not. It's probably just a, well, now you can't have this person take a step if you don't want them losing health. Ah. Oh. Right. This is the statue falling, right? Yes. Okay. I can tell that the first really tricky trap thing is going to be that they send a trap down on us. Or not down on us, but that way at us, and you have to duck. A doll! You will all die! Well, that wasn't a very helpful clue. Oh, hey. To the right. Crash! 5 damage. Okay, sure. Well, wouldn't you know it? The 2 staircases go to the same little mezzanine. So what else is up here? What else can we do? Is there a bridge? I think I saw a bridge. Zombie? I think the 3 of us can dispatch this zombie pretty effectively. I hope. That's what you like to see. It's cool because the character progression and the inventory progression is following the general idea of an RPG, you know, progression of we're getting stronger and stronger against the monsters, but it doesn't quite fall into power fantasy on account of how taking any damage at any time is so bad. With the paucity of tonics. We talk to these things, right? Anyone got a read on? Oh, I see what it is. It's literally like a dead guy hunched over. But for some reason, you talk to these ones instead. Tread not on the patterned floor. Tread not. Patterned floor. Boom, 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 boom. Does he mean the thatched part of, like, the part of the floor where it's torn up? Probably not. How are we doing level parity-wise? Kazuo and Asuka are the ones falling behind now. No, you can't. Not even possible to step on that floor. Okay. Well, these 2 have to go back anyway. But then, where else can we go here? It'd be so much easier if the generator was turned on and there were lights. I wonder if having the lights on is actually the solution condition for that room that we get chased out of by the ghosts. Like if they're just not there when you've turned on the lights. Okay. Let's have Kazuo and Asuka do a bit of wandering. How are they doing? You know, not great, but we're going to use at least 1 tonic here, so 3 of them are going to recover. But how do we go north from here? What am I missing? Maybe the doll's right. We're just all gonna die. We can't quite kill a zombie with our 2 attacks. But hopefully those level ups, because that had to be close. Did I go down this way before? Yes. Oh, haven't tried to have Emmy unlock that door. Alright. With now by 200% the longest session, or the furthest I've ever gone into any play attempt of Sweet Home. I'm prepared now to say, I love this game. Stupid Wisp, what were you thinking? If this was Earthbound, you would have just burst into a puff of smoke when we approached you with no battle. Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to use a tonic. You know what? Yeah. It's a... When did it... I don't know. I don't know when it came out or anything. I mean, I've read about when it came out, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. But, like, yeah. It's a game that's really, it's doing a lot of cool stuff. And doing it all while being shockingly not, like, unclunky. I'm going to try to push it a little bit further before using a tonic. But I'm also, in deference to the fact that we're early in the game, and I really don't know what I'm doing, we'll throw down a save. Look! The garden! We found the garden, it seems. Another fire extinguisher. And also a bunch of doors. I like that the characters can see through the windows. And comment on what they see ahead. Ooh. This bronze statue. What's that on the floor, huh? Just tread not on the patterned floor. Let's assume that's a pattern. At some point I want a fire extinguisher. Apparently there's more than one. Because obviously at some point I want to put out that one, at least try to put out that one fire, see what happens. Ooh. This is a really, really well done room. Like, this is evocative. There's atmosphere in this within the strict palette limits. That's true. That's very true, Thedev. But it's one of those things where, like, coming to it even now, like, even when I thought back to having played it a bit as a kid, I remembered it being not as good. But I think that's just because I was, you know, stupid kid. Okay. A little heavy-handed on the lightning, but otherwise cool. A knight. Okay. I don't know. Well, hold on. Yeah, Asuka's not one in line for the tonic, so I don't want to use her. I don't even know what prey points would do. Let's get the others to catch up. Because maybe we can take a picture of the knight and achieve some result. Any free slots? No. So we're going to need to make some decisions to get a fire extinguisher. I'm going to need a section of my notes of where did I leave something that I might need later. It's holding nothing. We can't use our swords when we see it, so we can't give it a weapon. But that's a different observation. Will every lead character have their own observation? Used camera, but nothing happened. Can we treat it medically? No. Okay. Well, hold on a second. I'm just curious. No, not Asuka. Taro. No. So maybe it's just the first time says one thing and the next time says another. Who's in line for healing? Akiko, who has 30 prey points. I wonder what attack 2018 means. It might mean that, like, that might be both an attack and then a defense stat or something. What's everyone else's look like? 25, 25, 25, 25, 30, 20, 40, 28. Definitely the number on the left is the hitting, because Emmy's Shiv is devastating. Okay. So, I will have Akiko try preying on the thing. "22 prey points, but nothing happened. Well, that's disappointing, but so it goes. Alright. There's a knight here. Since we can't exchange weapon swords with it because our weapon slots aren't available, it's holding nothing. It should be holding something. I don't know. The knight holds nothing. Oh, Kazu's time to shine down below. Tread not on the patterned floor. What? Well, that's rough. Oh. I have a thought. One thought is that we gotta use a tonic soon. Oh no, a new enemy. Grave! Disgusting. Oh my goodness. What a revolting animation. Ceaseless discharge. Let's call the rest of the gang. And we'll certainly be using a tonic very soon now. I'm glad he hit Asuka. I feel bad saying that. Okay. Alright. That was rough. Okay. I ought to... I'm gonna push my luck a little further. But I'm gonna maintain a security blanket. For now, let's get the fire extinguisher and see if it indeed does what you would expect it to do in this room. Sure does. Does the fire just come back? No. Is this a dirty fresco? Nope. But we need Taro's camera. Item drops. Let me start a list. Log in hall near garden. Is it a single-use fire extinguisher? That's how fire extinguishers work in real life. Letters appear. 228. Oh, we've seen at least one. The fresco above is probably earlier. I will leave a gap. At least, there should be at least one other, because the most recent one was February 3rd. A knight needs a spear. Okay. So is there a way to give it one of our spears? Well, Akiko has a rune spear. It'd be nice if we had the old spear that we're less attached to. Let me see what happens. Maybe I just didn't press down enough to see if it would scroll. Nope. Oh, wait. Am I just not thinking about this right mechanically? No? What about this? Use. No. The knight needs a spear. Can we put it directly into its arm? No. Probably there's a different kind, like there's a clearly ancient spear, you know? Maybe? Oh, hey, locked door. We'll check that out in a moment. Actually, we'll check it out right now. We got Emmy. Okay, nothing happened. How many uses does the flashlight have? In theory, it should have lots. Oh, nice. More tonic. That's probably a sign. What kind of weapon is that? What kind of axe? A silver axe. I don't think we even care about that. But we do care about a tonic, so... if I could give away one of the spears, I would definitely want the rune axe. But I can't figure out how to do that just yet. So... well, we have our candidates. Kazuo, Akiko, and Emmy. So Taro will leave this party. For the moment. Kazuo leaves Asuka. We all team up. And we use one of many tonics. Oh, we'll have 2 empty slots. Because the fire extinguisher is single use. Good to know. Absolutely got to try using one on that fireplace. But with a save in case it consumes it but does nothing. Nice. 350 life now. So, okay. Because Taro and Asuka will definitely be the next candidates for a tonic. And when they are, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good situation. What is it? Please not a grave. A mere zombie. Hey, a different background. You used to be tough, zombie. Now you're a joke. Well, let's toss the parties around a little. We'll have the duo of fresco restoration and documentation. And the team of getting through this door, right? Yes. Oh. That's convenient to have a loop around, but okay. So, seems pretty clear that solving the puzzle of the night is the way to get to the garden. Ah, this guy. Well, we've all just been healed. Let's not bring the more damaged people in. Man, we love that Shiv, eh? She's getting her right in his eye. His one good eye. Ah, they don't look through the windows on command. Okay. Does anyone have a spear in this team? Akiko has the rune spear, but... How? It's holding nothing, yeah. I don't believe... Let me double check. Is it possible to move a spear into an item slot? No. Weapons have to go in weapon slots. So is there a ceremonial spear somewhere? Can we talk to this guy? No. There's something right here? No. Is this something we can look at? No. Alright. Well, let me drink some water. That was just a graphical glitch, right? The log didn't cease to exist. Hooray! Alright. First things first. Does not seem like a good idea. Which is why I'm saving before I test it. But exactly how bad is it to step on the pattern floor? Because maybe I'm just, you know, creating a barrier for myself that doesn't really exist here. Spit poison, no effect, because he spat it on a rune weapon person, and now he's been brain shivved. I don't think this is going to be good. I think there's probably some sort of how to move the statues trick. Wait. Can we tie a rope around them? No. Alright, let's test this. Okay. Well, we're gonna test this. I've got that saved to revert to. But I'm just gonna experiment. How do I get back to where I saw that fire extinguisher? The first one. Was it up in here? Was it back a ways? Yeah, it's back, isn't it? I think. Yeah. I'm thinking... I'm not confident that this is going to work because it seems like it's very plausible that the thing will just cause another fire when we step on it again. I guess we have a quicker way back this time now, at least. Not so scary now, Grave, but we figured out your weakness. Being shivved directly in the skull. It is a single time use. Okay, I'm curious. No, I was gonna say, is there some alternate way in? Doesn't look like it. We didn't take too much damage from being all burned. Oh, but we need the other team. Whoops. I bet there is a way to push those statues. And now, of course, I do not have a fire extinguisher to try on that fireplace fire. But it can't possibly be the case that that's a necessary puzzle, and also, you know, there's only 2 fire extinguishers available in the game. It's all dirty. He really liked this one fresco. I assume the major frescoes will look different. Letters appear. 211. Glad I left that space. 211. Where there is lightning. Oh. Oh. Where there is lightning. Alright. Let's send the other team down the hall. We have another suit of armor. Maybe that will help. Maybe it has a ceremonial spear or something. Bloody letters. Can't enter without prayer. Huh? Prayer? Okay, so there's somewhere where praying is the thing to do. A skeleton. Not a dead person. It's got a spear. A knight. A spear. Take it? Yes. Concentrate harder. Okay. Took armor spear, or like a ceremonial or decorative spear. Okay, cool. And then we'll pick the log back up once we've dealt with this. Used armor spear. You gave the spear. And now? Concentrate. Ah, yes. Well, you know what? Let's share the burden of praying. Akiko has a total of 140. They are all at total 140 right now, so Akiko can do this. This might be overkill. I have no way of knowing. Lightning. Where there is lightning, pray or something. The wall fell. Sweet. Okay. Back to get the log. The ghost log. The spectral log. Oh, now we're somewheres new. And the new song, too. Okay. I guess we still just fight it. Oh, but these are the 2 beat up ones. Let's try having them both run. Nope. Okay. Should they fight it on their own? No. Oh, you know what? Asuka hits really hard right now. Maybe they should have just fought it on their own. It's too late. I don't know how to stop controlling the called party. Oh, good. I'm actually glad. Okay. It's better for Akiko to take that hit right now. It would have been best for Katsuo to take that hit, but... yeah, take what you can get. Okay. Get one party through there. We'll join together. Oh ho, boulders. Boulders. Shattered glass on the ground. A big giant rope. It's time for a team effort. This is where the game really starts making you regret if you let someone die early. Okay, well, we're looking down first anyway. By the rule of who I'm controlling now and who's in the way. Let's save now we're here. Ooh. Well, that's definitely a sword. Is it a rune sword? Because that'd be great. An old sword, which is also great. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Between Asuka and Taro. Okay, so somebody, no matter what, is giving up runic item. So, you know what? Kazuo has been lagging behind in damage done. I suppose Taro probably is too. So, see if this message pertains to Danielle being like, hey, what's up? Nope. Did I just save? I think I did, but there's no harm in just saving again. Oh ho ho. You know what that is. I mean, like, obviously we can tell what they are. They're a hammer and a can of gas. But the can of gas, obviously, is going to help us get that generator going. Dodged them. So... I'm going to swap out a tonic for now. In my item list, I've recollected the log. But, tonic in garden shed. And then is this just also like a mallet? Yeah, hammer is a mallet. But we haven't busted up our first mallet yet. Who's got the first mallet? The other team. That's fine. But it is time for them to get to work, isn't it? Yep, rocks definitely block the way. I agree with that, but I think we're going to be alright. Oh no, they're attacked. They can take care of themselves, they're tough. Ooh, the garden. So, rune weapons are kind of played out now. It seems. However, Taro doesn't take much damage from that thing. I'm curious for a second. Let me look here. No. No support for the theory that the number after is defense. Terrible sound, that bad. I would not, if I was trying to preserve some classic art and restore it, I would not come at it with a tool that made that sound when you turn it on. Kazuo loves fire. Emi loves unlocking doors. I bet this is the generator room. Well, maybe. Well, it's a room of significance. More rope. Maybe rope makes a longer bridge? That seems counterintuitive in a way. Okay. Come on, hit Katsuo. Or Emi, for that matter. Spread your attacks out in a way that benefits me, your enemy. In blood. Gas. Thanks, game. But I think I could have solved this puzzle without a clue. Hey, hey. The generator! Switch on the generator? No. Hold on. Let me save just... I'm getting the feeling that although this game might let me get into an unwinnable state if I'm not careful with consumable items, I don't think it's going to be the kind of game where, like, I'm supposed to stand in the other spot and use the gas. I use it here, it's used up. Oops. It's on! That did not sound like it was coming on, but it came on. Look out! Duck! That's a flying knife. It didn't work. 10 damage. Oh well. Kazuo at least is the mightiest. And we just got another tonic. Since I don't know what rope is, I'm not inclined to take that rope. Nice touch to add the generator sound effect. Oops. Does the other party have a free slot to pick up rope? It'd be nice if, like, the solid wood was called, like, Wood Plus or something. But okay. No, I think we should just, at least until we know what rope does. I'll note. Rope and mallet in garden. I don't know if that's a different way to go, if that's just a loop around. I should see if there's anything else here. Oh no, a hound! And this is not the party who I want being consumed by a hound right now. Okay, I think we've probably seen everything there is in the garden. Okay, I'm glad Emmy was there to take that. Sorry, puppy dog. But, you know, you're a ghost dog of some kind. Okay, good. Finally, hitting Kazuo. The only one who's up over 300 hit points. Whew. That's a serious enemy. Okay. Let's just confirm there's nowhere else to go here. And I guess maybe we'll find out if there's a use limit to a mallet. If this was Tears of the Kingdom, this mallet would be ready to break by now. This is just me being a tidy. Nope, I think this is the whole garden. Great. Pound! Well, once again. I don't think he takes poison damage in the battle, so... Okay, okay. Great. Alright, now we're just heading back. We don't want to get too separated. So I'll get this party into here. Hey, the lights are on. Oh, hey! And I think we're up above the first room that we... I think there's a lot of spatial consistency to the layout of this mansion. Which is great. I think that we're just up above the first place where we... Yep, because geographically that's clearly where we are. I'm not thinking that that club weapon is going to be much of anything. Maybe I'm a fool for sticking with rune weapon. Oh, no! It's dangerous to go alone. Take her. Hopefully hounds are garden only. And we can all just regroup. Excellent. It would take a lot of wood to get across and get that club too. So I'm inclined to say, let's just hope that it's not important to get the club. Not afraid of no skull. Even with the more beat up party. I believe that those are just substitute items for the unlimited use versions of the same items that we have. So run one party back here. Switch to the other. Another thing that's nice when we're talking about quality of life in a classic JRPG on the Famicom. These characters move fast. It's a brisk walking speed. Okay. Now, I do not have another fire extinguisher at the moment. I can't think of anything I could do in these other rooms just because I turned on the lights. Let's see if indeed going back up the stairs and going into that room that was once filled with ghosts, perhaps they are chased away by the lights. Well, this party doesn't have the camera, and yet also, the bats are a low-level enemy. I think we'll just kill them. And indeed, we did. Okay. Bring the other two along. And see if we can advance up here now. If we can't, then the answer pretty much has to be go back downstairs and review what's available. Okay. Yes and no. Yes, that we can go in that room now. No, the spirits are not gone. Now they're just coming at us proper with armor. By possessing the armor. Well, guess what, suckers? Oh, never mind. I take it back. It's gonna talk a big game. Okay. Well, let's fight and find out what these armors are all about. Well, they don't have crazy defense, but they do hit real hard. And they take a lot of hits. And they give a lot of experience. Hopefully they don't respawn. There's a tonic there. We're loaded with tonic. What's the overall status of the party? I see a good candidate for a quick heal since there's so much tonic in play. Let's send this party beyond. A new song. Alright, switch to the other party, who are better equipped to be avoiding armor. No, we're back up to 2. But it's easier to escape them with 2. And I want to heal Akiko alongside Taro and Asuka. Not so much because we're really in dire condition, but because I think I'm doing good with tonic. I hope. I hope that's what this means. Great new song, by the way. It's scary. Okay. Life restored. Pray up. I feel like that cat probably attacks us, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Put Akiko back in the team she was in. Wait. Ah. There's a flaw in my scheme here. Akiko's the one with a free inventory slot. Well, you know what? Throw caution to the wind. I think we're gonna get away with this. Haha. All right. Onwards and upwards. Oh, good. Well, can we talk to the cat? A silent cat. No. We can't talk to the cat, but it's also, it seems nice. They called it a silent cat, and then it immediately meowed. Or nyanned. I suppose it's a Japanese cat. A wide chasm. What could we possibly do? Please tell me that's not consumed. Okay, it's not consumed, but the other team has to go back to the garden shed. So, that's a good final task for me today. What'll we swap out? I guess some wood, and not the blue wood, although we'll have to... You know what? Let's finish cleaning up here, Asuka. Or not finish, but push forward. When I was the housekeeper at the hospital, some of my colleagues, if they were going to do a stairwell, like to drag the vacuum cleaner with them and just vacuum the stairs. It's never my style. If I was going to do a stairwell, I preferred to just sweep it. Just go to the top of the stairs and sweep all the way down to the bottom. It's a pro tip, folks. You can use that one yourself. Okay, getting attacked by the hounds with just these two will not be great. But what I'm hoping is we can pull this off. Yeah. It's not like it gets the... It doesn't, like, you know... There's no downside to this. You sweep the top step and now it's clean. And then you sweep the next step. And it's just gonna work out by the time you're done. Wow, everything's clean. Is the rope in the shed or the other one? I think it's in this one. It's not. And there's a tonic there that I guess we're not going to use for now. Or perhaps ever. Well, there's other stuff we haven't solved down on the first floor. So perhaps we'll be backtracking here at some point. And I'll have my little note that says tonic in garden shed. Okay. Fighting the hound, not great. Let's do a little praying. 68 damage. Nice. Now we should be able to just kill it. Gotta level up. Only took one hit. That was a good use of some prey points, I think. And then... There. Yeah. It's entirely possible that the blue wood is like... Just... Hey, you don't need to manage wood anymore because this one piece of wood will never break. I'm not necessarily confident that that's what it is, but it could be. I'm inclined to say no. But... Lock doors. Main area. Hall by garden. I don't think the dates would line up. Besides the general unlikeliness of it seeming like the Hugo guy. I don't know. I liked those games so much when I was a kid because They were like the only text parser adventures that I had. I didn't have any of the old King's Quests or the early Space Quest, any of the Sierra AGI games. And I thought it was neat to type in commands, even just by thinking back on those games, I can see like, wow, those are really, really simplistic games. And also, absolute garbage at the end of the first Hugo, when to get the old man to let you out of the boat, like right near the end of the game, before you rescue Penelope, you have to do a trivia quiz, and like, it's the kind of questions that every single person who made a computer game in America in the 80s would know the answer to, and probably everyone who played one. But like, it was, it's like the one that really tripped me up was what's the main character of The Hobbit? Because I don't know. And at the time, the internet, I guess I probably could have looked it up on the internet, but I didn't have that instinct at that time for every piece of information I needed. Asked my father. He was like, I never liked that fantasy stuff. My dad's a sci-fi. A courtyard is below. Oh, cool, I bet. Bet I can see what's happening here. I've still not read The Hobbit, although probably I will sometime. Soon. 2 pegs? A rope won't work. We need a rope ladder. But, like, I certainly hadn't read The Hobbit when I was, well, I haven't read it now, but I didn't even know anything about it. I know that the main character of The Hobbit is Bilbo Baggins now. I ought to... here's the thing. Later on, when the first Lord of the Rings movie came out, like Peter Jackson's first Lord of the Rings movie, Fellowship of the Ring, I really liked it. And so then that Christmas, my parents got me... Hey, Elifair! My parents got me... What am I trying to say? The books. That's all I'm trying to say. And, oh! This is an awesome enemy design. Let's get the whole band together for this. Yeah, 1 damage. Emmy is too scared. So probably she's not going to be willing to do anything. Can we flash a camera in its face? Can we vacuum the ghost out of the window? Can we set it ablaze? I don't think we can heal it. Yeah, finally some payoff. Okay, no effect, no effect. Alright, the items don't matter. The thing takes very little damage. All it does is make us scared? What does that mean, though? Oh, Emmy didn't actually... Did Emmy attack? Okay, good, yeah. So what does being too scared do? What does it mean? I don't know. Its attacks have no effect on the people with rune weapons. It doesn't do damage-based attacks. It takes an awful lot of damage. Ooh. What if we use the mallet on it? And that didn't consume the mallet. Okay. I wanted to see this room. What's this on the ground, huh? Nothing. Let's talk to this guy. Beware. 4 steps and you will be trapped. Well. Yeah, I can see how to get to all the things in this room. That's cool. That's fun. You know what? Let's do it. Let's finish this room. Or at least get to the diaries or whatever. The floor is sticky. Ew. The curse began. What? Okay. Akiko. Fix the curse. Huh. This turned out to be more complex than I thought it might be. A diary. It's locked. A pickaxe? Yeah. We're almost certainly going to need that. But instead of what? Okay. I'm not going to be saving anymore. So let's just read that note. If we can indeed get to it. Takashi, I discovered something terrible. Lock the diary and hide the key. Oh no! The most important part is torn. Well, there's a key to the diary somewhere. I don't understand what I don't think there's a 4-step rule. Was the fear stopping us? Did that come from the wall enemy? Like it's like a delayed curse? I don't know. This is just a skeleton. Screw it. Caution to the wind. A note. Takashi, courtyard, reach with, hung on 2 pegs. Okay, cool. The way is clear. But we'll do the rest of this next. We'll redo this and clear this room next time. Okay. Awesome. This has lived up to my hopes, which is that it would. But we've leveled up so much. We'll be capable of doing that without destroying the diary. Okay. Yeah, this has lived up to what I was hoping, which is that the promise it showed in that first hour would seem to expand. Like, I'm having more fun with it than I even expected. Awesome. Great. Good first session. Cool. So, wrapping up here for today. Every now and then I should say, I should do some kind of subscriber pitch. If you're, and also a follower. If you're watching this and you're not a follower, why don't you follow? We do this here. Sweet home. But also, just a lot of classic RPGs and adventures. I'm doing Dark Sun Shattered Lands on Saturdays, at least until next Saturday when I'm going to beat it. I've done the King's Quest series, Quest for Glory series, which I'm going to redo at some time in the medium future as an anti-hero thief character. I am playing Ultima 7, Part 2 Serpent Isle. I've been playing Ultima since Ultima 5. Played Ultima 4, but not online. Someday I'll go all the way around like Pac-Man and come back around on the other side and play them all here in the fullness of time. And hopefully Richard Garriott will still be kicking when I have put all the Inform Lord British screens together into one compilation video and send it to him in the hopes that it obliges him to give me a free cameo. We'll see. We'll see. A boy can dream. Me and my buddy Greg play beat-em-ups. Me and a larger group of my friends, by which I mean me and Greg and also Rich, and then sometimes Danielle and sometimes a couple other redheads we know. Play the popular board game Frosthaven. Coming up in the future, I'm going to do Space Quest fairly soon. Next year, when Free Stars, or whatever they're calling the Urquan Masters 2, comes out, I'll be doing that. I kickstarted that. Very excited for that. Lots of cool stuff here. Okay, cool. No one was sold on it. Maybe everyone here is a follower already. What's the subscriber pitch? The subscriber pitch is I don't see why you would, but when people do it, I'm very flattered and grateful. You do get emojis, but they're the emojis, the free one is me, and then the ones you pay for are the other people who play Frosthaven with you, which is kind of obscure. But I don't know. Maybe that, What I would say is this. If you've got Prime, and you are not aware that you can link your Prime account to your Twitch account and get 1 free subscription a month, and you just found that out from me, maybe you should at least give me your first one when you hook it up. Or alternately, if you have your Prime hooked up and you just forgot about it, sure, give me some of Jeff Bezos' money. When I do get those payouts, I spend them on stuff to make the streams better, like games we're going to play on the stream, or, cameras, lights, all those kinds of things. But anyway, whatever. That's all it is. If you're watching this on YouTube later, hit the subscribe button. I do all that stuff that I just said. You can find out about it. If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I guess YouTube starts sharing a cut of the ad money with me. So only years and years to go for that. But also leave a comment and press the thumbs up button. I don't know what the thumbs up button does, but it feels nice. If you leave a comment, I'll respond to you. We can have a conversation. There's a Discord you can join with the About link. There's a invite link in the About. That's enough pitching of stuff. And now I'll say what's coming up. Well, tomorrow and Tuesday are the last 2 days of my vacation. Probably want to do some Wizardry Gaiden 4, Throb of the Demon's Heart, because I'm so close to the end and I would love to have that off my plate. Otherwise, Tuesday evening, if all goes according to plan, my buddy Greg will be here. And we're going to dive into definitely the Hook beat 'em up. And one other, but I'm not sure what. It's a licensed game, I think. Anyway, we'll find it together. Yeah. I gotta talk to the guys. Friday Night Frosthaven might be on Thursday this week, or it might be on Friday. Trust the schedule, because I don't know right now, but I'll update the schedule when I find out from them. What else do I normally do? Or not even normally, but this particular time. I'm hoping on Thursday, even though I'll be back to work, because I'm not teaching yet. You know, get a work day in, but then also hopefully play some Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Dial. Might have to move that to the weekend sometime soon when I get a free slot. Maybe when I beat this game. And then, I don't know when it'll be, but me and my lady, Danielle, we did a couple stream. Called it, "Hey babe, can we play this game?" We did the first episode last Friday. There's some kinks to work out. You wouldn't believe me if your entire knowing of Danielle was watching that replay video on demand on Twitch right now. But Danielle is not shy and has a lot of performing experience. But it took her a little while to loosen up. But we got there. And also, I lost the argument about whether the air conditioner would be very audible. But I looked at the replay, and it definitely was. Hopefully, I can sell her on turning it down next time. We'll see. But what we did do is we started a game called Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. And it's pretty cool. And also, I haven't made a clip of it yet, and I'm actually not sure it's wise to make a clip. But if you go about 1 hour, 38 minutes into the video on demand replay of our first session of Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, there's some pretty good stuff arising from our decision to have Danielle voice the main character and me voice all the other characters. I won't spoil it for you. Cedric can attest. It was something. I'm pretty good at reading dialogue off a screen in an immediate way. So I was finding out the words I was going to say as I said them, and oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was cool. And hopefully, we like the game. It can be tough to get Danielle to commit to doing things, but if she does, we're going to play it again. Oh, I see. I thought you were saying I won by successfully getting all the secondary characters so I could have that experience. I was like, I did win, in a way. We all won. But yeah, you won't be disappointed. I'll make the clip, but if I don't, if I say I do and then I don't, go watch it. Just at around 1 hour, 38 minutes, sorry. Anyway, and then on to the future. Before you know it, it'll be Sunday again. I'll be back in the sweet home, having a great time with a cool little game that I'm really glad that I'm finally playing, as I often am when I get around to playing some game on this show. All right, that's where we are, that's where we're going, team. Hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. And so thanks for stopping by, and until next we meet, and we're wading through the sticky stuff together. No more than 4 steps. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.